I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag, we're going to get in the bag.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1 year. Yard gain up to the 26.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. This is brought in at the 21. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check it out, read.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
The Jaguars.
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
They'll start with the option. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. J.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And they'll run the option here with Hurts. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They cannot block us. Let go. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Let's get off the field.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The Bears first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
On the play. It's now 4th down.
We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It quickly to Thielen here. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Philip Lindsey.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is fielded inside the 5. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Good.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. That catch good for only a couple. Second down and 8. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Bears' 26-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gun now on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Nothing.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch them work, can't relate, watch the stir, after mud, after dirt, or butter waters, in
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Play action. Now Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
48 to Mike. Here we go. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48. No street.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Going deep here for out. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike 48, Mike 48. I'm here all day. 60 Bison, 36. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Hey, look, 48. Let's stay 19. Let's go. Don't let it breathe. Don't let it breathe. Play outside of D. Don't let it breathe, defense. Check 48's the mic. Check 48.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Bears nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
51 to Mike. 51. 19 Mike. Give it rest of the Eagles.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Jackson.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Switch gears, switch gears. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
48 Watch the screen. Pass. 48 for Mike.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Caught left side, Williams. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Bears.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Now a dump off here complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check.
Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And 10.
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Give me some. Here we go. SOS. Let's go. Watch twins. Check smash.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Cameron Jordan made the
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
Did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most